Sha-na-na-na-na-na. Boom. What's up, guys? Hope you're having a really great day. It's another manic Monday, back at work. But I ran by the bank during my lunchtime, and they had a bit of twos. I think it's like $24, $26 worth. I haven't looked at them yet, well, except for the top one. I won't lie there, kind of cheated on that one, but can't help it. And I thought I'd share them with you. So let's go through them real quick, see if I can find anything that's at least collectible, but hopefully worth more than the $2 face value. First one, 1976 Bicentennial Series, so those are always fun, and they're getting pretty old. Twos, sadly, are not going to be redesigned along with the rest of the notes over the next few years. Neither are $1 bills, so, we won't see anything with those. But $10 bills, we're supposed to see the design for those towards the end of this year. Nothing in the serial number. On the back of the note, John Trumbull's painting of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Nothing crazy going on. Of course, this thing is nice and beat up, so... yeah, kind of cool. 1330, 1320. You can let me know if you'd hold on to this. It's kind of a double year note, I guess I can call it that. SOS. I don't know why there's two S's on here. Random writing, I guess. It looks like pencil, though, so maybe I'll try to erase that off of there. Kind of heavy graphite pencil. Another 1976, so that's kind of cool. Nothing there, nothing in the serial number, and the writing, if it was collectible and I couldn't get it off of there, and even if I could, that's going to damage it a bit and take away from collectability. Yeah, water damaged. Looks like somebody set a cigarette or something on it, too. Little bit of shift in the serial number, though, and another 1976, so maybe they got a bunch of them from one person, I don't know. A little bit of damage running around, also some writing on it. This one's shifted up quite a bit on the back, but unless it's straddling the top of the border on any note, really, I wouldn't consider it shifted enough to be an error. In this case, the damage is going to take away from it, too. 2003, so a bit newer. Little bit of excess ink going on around the eye here. That is for Minneapolis, if I can read. Same dealio. Twos haven't gone through any design changes in a long, long time, so you're not going to see anything different there. Very nice 1976 series, so we're back to those. Nice kind of cool repetition on the end, but unless we would have had a 5 here, a 2 here, or a 1 here for a trinary, I'm not going to hold on to this one. Back of the bill. Nothing crazy. Usually I get the ones with free boogers on them and blood and dirt and all sorts of junk. So it's nice to see not only some older ones. I'm going to keep a couple of these for sure because these are some really nice bicentennial ones. I think if I don't find anything, this is a good ode to condition. Not to bore those that collect bills a lot, but those that are new, this would be a great example of a good circulated $2 bill. But if it were collectible, you'd really, like this condition, or at least I would if I came across it. It doesn't have any corner folds. There's not too crazy of creases in it. I didn't put them in my wallet, but you can tell, well, now you can tell. You can see where there's a, the good old patented wallet kind of curve in it. But that can be flattened out because there's not an actual fold. So, I really like it. You can let me know what you think, though. I mean, if these aren't the condition you like, you only stick with those super crisp ones, you can tell me you disagree in the comments. Yeah, a little excess of ink here. A couple of the plate annotations, the sheet annotations, the numbers here. You have your federal district numbers, things of the like. If you are interested in all things twos, I have a video that talks about all things twos. But I also have a really long one that I think is like an hour and 20 minutes long. But it does cover every denomination of U.S. banknote if you're interested in that. Just go to my channel, and it's somewheres on there. Man, lots of bicentennials. I'm not going to complain. This one's super shifted. Look at that. I'm going to hold on to this one. I'm going to call this one a shift. Although there is a little bit of the border peeking out here. I'm going to move these so you can see it without stuff behind it. Look how far down and to the right this is. Now, mainly down. So I'd be more curious to see ones that are, cut really above this one. But depending on where it lies on the sheet, we can look up these numbers and actually find where it sat on the sheet. But I'd like to see the rest of the sheet. Not so crazy on the back, but I'm liking that one a lot. I'm going to actually set that one aside. I'm going to keep a few of these 1976s to give some friends, because, I mean, look at this. 1976. I'm just going to cheat. 1976, 1976. Man, all of them. Every one of them, except for 2 bills, I think. Anyway, sorry. You're probably like, if you're new, you're like, why does that matter? It doesn't from like a monetary standpoint other than the $2 bill part. But I love $2 bills, and especially bicentennials, because it's the signing of the decoration on the back of it, of course. The $2 bill was introduced basically in this form around that time again, and changed over to a green seal and things throughout years encompassing the 1976 and many others. And they haven't gone through any design changes. So the good old trusty 2 has remained the same with Trumbull's painting on the back. And I just really like them a lot. 0, 1, 2, 3. Almost a broken ladder. Would have been cool to have a fancy serial number there. We're back to kind of some beat up bills, though. And nothing jumping out. Try to go a little quicker on this one so I'm not yapping your head off. Kind of cool. April 31st, April 2nd. If I'm kind of going with it, you know, a double, I don't know, a month note. I don't know. What would you call this? But what I will say is we found ourselves a shifted print. Look at that. Look at the 2. Shifted serial number. Actually sitting a bit on the C of Washington, D.C. Look at that. So we found that one I was just kind of cool and psyched about because it's collectible, but I have actually found a shifted serial number there. Look at that. Right on top of that C, a little bit, just a hair. Let me see how quick or close I can get it to the camera. But look at that. That is awesome. Can I zoom in more? I don't know. Let's see. There we go. I would say a good find. I'm getting this into a top loader. I will keep it in as best a condition as I can. And I'm actually sending a few things off to grade to do a video for you guys to show the grading process. I am adding this to it. I've never sent something that I'm going to claim as an error when I send it in. So I'm going to see if they'll actually verify it as that. But I think without a doubt, that's going to be a shifted serial number there. You let me know what you think in the comments. Let's look at the back, and then I'm going to get it out of my hands and into a protective sleeve after I show it at the end of the video. Nothing else in the back. I'm setting that aside. That is awesome. Let's get through these last 2. Beat up 1976. I'm glad you guys got to witness that with me. I have not found an error like that. I am so excited. Sorry, that got me going. Nothing going on there. Last bill, beat up a little bit. Maybe not so much. I mean, look at the difference in where the print is, guys. Wow. Let me zoom in. There we go. I want you to really see it. Look at that. Well, you see it here. Shifted print, $2 bill. I'm sending it in with the rest of the stuff. I am excited. I'm holding on to that nice, kind of shifted down, but without a doubt, we have an error here, a print error. I'm really excited about it. I am so glad I got to share it with you guys. I won't take any more of your time. Let me know what you think of my find in the comments, but let me know what you're coming across. I love reading about that. I am super excited. I got to dig out my Banknote top loaders and get this thing protected, and then I will keep you updated as far as the grading process. Thank you so much for coming to the video. I will see you in the next one, and have an awesome day.